Hey guys, Jason Reese here with Nature's Battleground. It has been a minute since I've posted anything. I'm just on the outskirts of Dundalk, Ontario today, Dundalk Village. Found some woods that I have not explored yet, so gonna do a walk through here and just kind of see what I can find and hopefully something interesting. Looks like some nice woods, so stay tuned and we'll let you know if we find anything good. Interesting woods. Nice area to walk. It's pretty clear actually. Watch for water, but this is a nice clearing spot. Not bad at all. Seems like I'm on somewhat of a trail here. So I'm just gonna keep following this for the time being and keep my eyes peeled for anything interesting. Sheds or interesting rocks. Anything. Animals, signs of animals. Well, you know the old saying goes, you don't see straight lines in nature, and I've seen something up ahead that I can tell is man-made. It looks like some sort of a shelter or some sort of a teepeed area. I'll zoom in on it once I get a little bit closer, but let's go check it out. First interesting find. So let's go see what we got. Straight in the center frame of the camera, right in the middle there's a structure that I can tell is man-made. So let's go check it out. Let's go see what this is. I gotta find the best route around here because, like I said, the ground's pretty wet. There's lots of trees down, so let's take this path here, cut around. Obviously keeping my eyes peeled for widowmakers, as well as anything else interesting that I might run into on the way over to this first find. There's a better look at it. Definitely man-made for sure. Or Sasquatch. Well, as you can see, those are some pretty straight poles there. Somebody took some time to find some nice straight poles. Obviously, the area in which they've built this is completely submerged in puddle now, which would not be good for camping, but clearly somebody started building something out here, which is pretty interesting. Nice straight poles. Let's see. Yeah, I feel like they've been here a little while, probably at least a year or so. Just gonna do a little 360-degree shot here just to show the landscape in which I'm walking around right now. As soon as I get over to my right here, you'll notice right about here, it really starts to change. There's still lots of snow over here, lots of downed trees. I'm gonna trek through that snow a little bit. But then once you get back to where I originally came from, this looks like a trail straight ahead here too. But I think it's just a clearing. But yeah, pretty interesting spot. So straight on. Let's go check out that big down log straight ahead. So this is that down tree. Pretty interesting. It looks like an uproot right there in front of it. Good sized solid tree. Wouldn't want to be around when that thing fell down. Well, straight up ahead of me, I'm seeing another man-made structure. This one looks like they've put some, I don't know what that is. They've definitely got some covering over it though. I was looking right at it before, I didn't spot it, but now I'm seeing it. I'm gonna turn the camera around so that you guys can have a look at it as we approach this next find in the woods. Let's see if we can navigate through here and check out this shelter somebody's built. This looks pretty interesting. Oh, and right there, somebody's had a fire. Yep. Another outdoor enthusiast has been here before me, which is always nice to see signs of people out enjoying themselves, having fun. That's quite the little structure. Not too bad. Is it fully rainproof? No. but it definitely would help, that's for sure. Let's have a look on the inside. I'm gonna climb in there and have a look. Not bad. You could fit 2 people in there, it'd be tight for 3. Half decent little structure. Not bad. So 2 structures so far. Some nice landscape. Let's see what else we can find. All right, I am seeing something through the bush here. Again, I'm close to Dundalk. I can still hear vehicles and such. That's why I'm kind of moseying around out here with no care to the world as far as direction goes, because I can hear sirens. I can hear my way out if I needed to, which is something that happened to me and my youngest brother years and years ago. We were up in Temiskaming Shores, and we decided to go off trail into the bush, and we got turned around. We were looking for a lake, and we thought, on the map it doesn't look far. Next thing you know, we're lost, no idea where we were. So we settled in, thought for a bit, what do we have on us, how can we get out of here so we don't have to spend the night trapped in the bush away from our campsite. And in the distance I could hear Highway 11, so we managed to get out just by the sound of cars at their loudest point. Whenever we heard them at their loudest point moving down the road, we would both point to the direction. We'd cut the difference in the middle, and we would walk towards that point. And it took us a while, a few hours, but we got out. And it's just another tip, just listen to your surroundings, don't panic. But I am seeing something down from me now. It looks like a big structure. I don't think it's man-made, but let's go have a look and see what we got. So again, it's straight ahead. It's difficult to see on the camera, but it is straight ahead. And there's also animal sign here. Looks fairly fresh. I think that's deer. So we'll keep our eyes peeled for some deer too. That'd be nice to catch on camera at least. And it was an uprooted tree with a big pile of downed trees behind it. Looks like there's a clearing on the other side. I'm gonna poke around there and have a look around. Backwoods hot tub. Except it's pretty cold right now, but you can just see how the snow melted down, and we're at where we're at. Oh, I'm seeing something cool actually over here. I don't know if you can see those in the distance. Those look like mushrooms. I am not well versed in mushroom species. I only know a few that are edible in the wild, and even so, I haven't touched them because I'm not 100% sure. But this log, I'm seeing a lot of mushrooms, so let's go check that out. It's another find, something interesting. Look at that, mushrooms galore. And I don't know if these are dangerous or not, or what type of mushrooms they are. I always tell people, just don't touch mushrooms unless you absolutely know. But either way, like, that's pretty cool that just happens in nature. Very cool. Very cool. What is that, a third find? And we got 2 shelters, a downed tree, some mushrooms. Not too bad. Let's see what else we can find. Let's go check out that clearing next. That's back around this fallen tree. Here's another lay of the land. Swampy area here, and then there's that clearing there. On the other side, it looks like a half decent sized body of water. I gotta try to find the best way to get through here without getting my feet completely soaked, because I'm just in my trail running shoes today, and they're definitely not waterproof. Well, I made it to the clearing, into that giant puddle. It looks like it's flowing a bit back there. Not much really to look at over here. It looks like I'm on some sort of a off-road vehicle trail, but I'm gonna head back into the bush there, out of this clearing. I'm not gonna keep going further in around this, because I only want to be out for a short period of time today. But it's been pretty cool so far, just to do a little exploring. I did see some deer tracks, but let's cut back in and head back. Definitely beavers in the area. You can see a chunk out of that tree, and look at this thing just hanging by a thread, and that is a big tree. Look at that. It's amazing what they can do with just their teeth. Right down to nothing. That's pretty cool. And for reference, that's my hand, so you can sort of see how big that tree is. Pretty cool. You've got another big one over there too. Another big one over here. These are the widowmakers, the beavers, killer beavers. You got to watch for these trees, because look at this one too. That's amazing. This one, clearly they chewed right through down to the stump. Look at that. Look at that. Very interesting. Very interesting. All the way up. Massive tree. Just hung up on that other one there. And then of course that one they chewed right off. Pretty interesting stuff. Well, I'm almost out, so I think that's it for today. Just a quick hike in the woods. Found a couple cool things and got some nice fresh air and some nice exercise. So happy with it. Thanks for watching. See you next time.